Hey everyone, Joanne here from Routes for Sale. Let's cover the Flowers Bread route listed in Turlock, California. But before we do, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This route in Turlock has some great company financing available. The asking price is $125,000, and there's company-related financing available with an estimated $15,000 down. In addition to the down payment, you do have to show Flowers a 10% cash reserve of the selling price in a verified account towards the time of closing. This route services 8 accounts currently, delivering to grocery stores, retail stores, and restaurants. We're happy to share the account list with you upon the execution of a non-disclosure agreement. Reach out to me to sign one electronically. If we don't already have one on file for you, we can send you one to sign through DocuSign. So the average weekly income for this route is $1,813 before expenses. The current owner is estimating $370 per week in expenses. The expenses include, but are not limited to, fuel, vehicle maintenance, warehouse fees, administration fees, and the insurance. The route payment hasn't been calculated into this figure as there are simply too many variables, like how much of a down payment you put down. But they are willing to finance $110,000 over a 10-year period. And let's take a look at the vehicle here. It's a 2012 Isuzu NPR box truck, pretty standard for this type of business, 122,000 miles, and it's a separate purchase. The estimated value is $10,000. So there's no vehicle included, it's a separate purchase. But if you're looking for a different vehicle, there's a link here to Mag Trucks. They might potentially, have an option for you that you're looking for. As far as the vehicle goes, if you want something different. Let's cover some of the other things. Let's talk about the seller for a moment. They've had the route for 2 years. They're pursuing other opportunities. Their schedule's not listed here, but let's talk about the bread route schedules typically. Usually the hours start somewhere around 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning, usually closer to 2 is what I see on Flowers Distributors paperwork. That's when they're getting to the depot to pick up the product, load it onto their truck. Then you are responsible, of course, for all of the merchandising, etc. Wednesdays and Sundays are the industry standard for days off in this world. It's just how they roll. But early morning hours are an absolute requirement. Usually maybe 12 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon is the average end time that I see, and any hour in between there. Some of them report 6, 8, 10, 12-hour days. It really does depend on the route. And I'm sure other things, but each route's going to vary. No two distributors work in the exact same thing, probably. But they don't require a set work week. That's one of the pluses to owning your own business. You can typically make your own schedule as long as your customers' needs are being met. Some of the other things to go over with working with Flowers Bakery: you would have a standard interview for approval with the company, a background check. They check your DMV record, the DMV approval. You have to submit an acceptable business plan to them. Also form a corporation. You have to buy a Flowers route under an INC. There's no LLCs allowed any longer when you're buying a Flowers bread route. Cover some of the other numbers very quickly here. I always like to cover the commission percent. This route is averaging 19.7% of their gross weekly sales. And their yearly sales, did we cover that? I'm not quite sure we did. They're estimating $479,284 in yearly sales for the route. Delivering to those 8 accounts, the super popular Flowers bread. They handle the Nature's Own, Cobblestone, the Dave's Killer bread, which is so popular. So if you think that you're interested in this or would like to move forward, reach out to us. You can consider the time difference in advance, though. We operate out of Florida, so we are in Eastern Time, but you can call us at 1-844-768-8374. Shoot us an email at info@routesforsale.net, or you could also text us at 727-755-6246. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for your time.